are back. Today is June 27, 2021. I am Lump, and this is my big-headed sister, Mimi. Welcome to the Lump and Mimi Show.
Get that correct. It's the Mimi and Lump Show.
Wait. It's still Father's Day, isn't it, guys?
No, sir. Y'all been left behind once again. Catch up with the real world. It's always gonna be Mimi and Lump, Stink Boys Show.
I don't think that smell pretty good. Anyway, guys, we got an awesome show to bring you guys today. So I hope you guys had a good week, ready for another one. But we definitely had a great weekend. Mimi!
Yes, sir.
What's up, girl? Talk to me.
Woo-hoo.
I talk back, as they say.
Yes. I had a great weekend. And, well, let's say I had a great Saturday. Because I not only watched the Virtual Fight Tour, number 9.
Number 9.
We
had a number 8 back in the day.
We did, but we passed that. Okay. So we had a great show. I mean, I have a lot to say about these fights. These are 4 great, awesome fights. You go.
Plus, the demos that they gave also was awesome. Big shout out to those 2 young ladies too. We'll get into we're talking about them later on during the show.
Katie,
so right now,
you the bomb diggity, Katie. I like you, Katie.
Katie McMillan. I never saw you, but baby girl, I saw you, and I saw you well yesterday. I saw you well work that bow, slide across that floor, and drop that hoe. Anyway, yeah. So we have Virtual Tour number 9 that was in the NY yesterday.
Absolutely,
and it was some awesome fights. We're gonna first start off with the first fight. We're gonna drop
fight number 1.
First fight. Matter of fact, let me tell you guys too. I don't pay $35 to watch the same thing repeat 10 times either. Get that shit together. You know what I mean?
I love it.
No, big shout out to Jesse. He definitely had a good fight card yesterday. Fight
Absolutely.
number 1.
My brother's doing it.
So,
He's putting it down.
Somebody decided to take a last minute fight because somebody ended up getting hurt.
And congratulations to him for stepping up. And we're still hoping that Christian, he's healing up and he'll be back with a speedy recovery.
Yeah, so big shout out to Mike. Mike took the fight yesterday against Tyrese Saint. And instantly going into the fight, we already knew that it was an upside down thing.
Yes, sir.
But I tell you what, Mike definitely stood in there. He fought all 3 rounds.
Absolutely.
A couple calls could have went his way. But he definitely stood out. Big shout out to that nose that he had leaking yesterday. I saw from the back fist.
Absolutely.
Gotta keep your front hand up, big boy. Gotta keep your front hand up.
Man down.
You know,
Jesse, give him one of your shirts.
Yeah, hand down, man down.
You know,
that's my sale, baby. Hand down, ATL, shorty. That's ATL.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hand down, man down.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
absolutely.
You up north, so you got to keep that up. You hear me? You up north. So round number 1, Tyreek went on a smooth sailing, 7-zip. 7-zip, round number 1.
Experience, speed, and I think his adrenaline, attitude, and a confidence really showed in that first round.
Yes.
There was nothing that I think he needed to change as far as his attitude and pushing that fight and taking control. You want to dictate it at all possible moments. And I think he stood out perfectly doing the right thing, dictating that first round.
Definite. Yes, he definitely dictated the first round. I have to agree with Mimi on that one. Couple of mistakes he made during the first, but that's all that. Welcome back. Welcome back was his first round. He hasn't been out here competing as well.
Absolutely.
I think this is his first event since his last fight on Virtual Tour, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And he fought Bailey Murphy, and Tyreek took an injury on that one.
I didn't see that one.
Shout out down to hands down ATL on that too. He took one to the nose.
Absolutely.
But he's back out here on the map up there in New York. Yes, he's on the map in New York. He hasn't made it around the world yet on this map down here with me. We're gonna get into that later. Round 2, the score was 4-7. With Michael being up.
Yeah. Okay.
Definite. You can see a change in Michael. I guess he started to find his range with certain things and stop throwing this same technique that he was using. I'm not going to tell you which one he should have been using because I wasn't his coach. He was listening to his coach. But I tell you what, if you listen to Mimi, Travis, and me, you'd have heard the same thing. You know that we come from just a good foundation. So he definitely started trying to use some other things up. But then round 3, Tyreek stepped back on the gas.
Absolutely.
Step back on the gas.
Experience, confidence, attitude.
He definitely tried to hit him with the off the cage round. I see the AP Showtime come out in him right there. He almost got it because that fool almost walked into it. Yeah. But I guess Mike said, "Whoa, red light." I paused, and he didn't barely land it. But good try.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice.
Absolutely.
Nice. Michael once again said, he just took the fight with that week notice. That's a big shout out. Definitely has some confidence to even get out there and do that. And, after it loads up after it, hey, good job. Part of being a black belt.
He's gonna be ready for a U.S. Open. He said he's going to U.S. Open.
He said he's been preparing for U.S. Open, but then they called him about the fight, and he said, "Well, why not? This little kid,
absolutely. This was a good warm up for him. So he should go to U.S. Open and do something and stand out like he did." Good luck, Mike. Good luck. I hope you win your division. I hope you get as far as you want to get. Train hard, win easy, my brother.
So at the during the interview conference, Tyreek felt like he had to let the world know, and he's back and ready. He's ready to fight anybody that y'all put in front of him.
Ready
to fight any of you fuckers out there that y'all put in front of him.
Absolutely, I heard him say it more than one time.
More than one time too. So guys, we came with our own little list of what you think you need to do to climb a real ladder. Mm-hmm. Yes, you knew your competition wasn't nothing, but that boy scored 10 points. You didn't give him 10 points. He scored on you. Mm-hmm. So
scored 11.
Now it's time to make sure that you get in front of somebody that'll fight your ass back, to really test your skill level, homeboy.
Experience. The things that he is excelling at, I think that he needs to test those things, and he needs to test his experience against someone else's experience. He needs to test his speed with someone else's speed, his mental game and strategy, because he is excelling in those areas. And I think for his weight, anyone that he fights, I think it should be again in his weight, in his bracket, somewhere in that close range. I know I'm not sure if the exact range that
we use it. Yeah, we're men, so I think they don't really use the weight. It just go for what it was. Hell, Vito was almost 40 pounds bigger than me. It's not about weight. They want to see a fight. A fight is a fight.
And when you go to
David can beat Goliath in that ring. A fight is a fight.
Yes.
So
I can remember seeing some fights and hearing stories about Ken Thompson. Happy birthday, sir. And him fighting giants and Goliaths.
Yes, baby.
Standing out. So, yes, right now, what Jesse has going on, I don't think weight is a big deal. So, we both, Lump and I both came up with the winners of each fight. Tyreek being this first fight, number one. We came up with people, in our opinion, that we think would be great fights in the future, whether it's the next fight or a fight down the line. It would be a great fight to see these people that won last night on Virtual Fight to a 9 that could step up and test their skills in a manner that, I think the world would take more notice. And I'm not taking anything away from
nobody.
I love karate, and I want to see a great fight. And if I happen to be able to judge, Jesse, you hear me? If I happen to be able to judge at any of these, it would be a pleasure and an honor. So,
well, you know what? You got to go up there and get qualified to
absolutely, judge. And I'm willing to do it.
So, guys, you get ready to buy a new pair of glasses, and she gonna need to see right. All right, so Mimi, we talk about Tyreek. Who do you think Tyreek should have available as his next go-to?
Well, of course, because of the injury last week, Christian would be on my list.
Mine as well.
On my list, I'll say this. I gave 5 fighters that I think would be, and they're in no order. I only say Christian should be first because he was supposed to be there last night, but he had injury. So as in a specific order, Christian should be my number one next fight for Tyreek. Other than that, this would be in no specific order. And then I'll talk about my order a little bit real quickly at the end after I give you my list. First, I want to start with James P. I know JP is awesome, quick, fast. Tyreek and him would be, my personal opinion, a great fight. Speed, the mentality, just in general, coming from that hardcore, great backgrounds. I think that would be great. My next person, in no specific order, would be Colocho. And Colocho fights with Proper, and he's from Guatemala. I think everybody knows him. I've known Colocho for a long time, from NBL days when we were juniors and kids and competing. And Colocho has always been able to compete and leave his mark. And when I saw him at battle last weekend, he lost to Bailey. Yes, he was spreaded 10 points. Yes, but I still think he did well. And he could have done even better. You know, they fought forever. But I think that would be a matchup. And then someone that fought in the second fight would be Tyson, I think, because he proved to me last week when he fought. I saw him fight in the finals. I didn't see him fight in division, but he had told me he thought he had made some of his own mental mistakes. But I do believe that Tyson is above his age and his years also. So mentally, with the background, speed, I think that would be also another great fight. And then last but not, I said in any specific order, another person, and I'm going to be biased to this because I love him to death, and that's my brother to the day we die. I think my brother right here would be sitting next to me, Lump, would be a great fight for Tyreek. And in any order, you can do it now, the next fight. You can do it down the line.
Tyreek, you better tell me what's up, man. This past your time right here. When your mama had your ass in her belly, I was out here punching already, boy. This past your time right here. You don't want none of this right here. You don't want none of this right here. All right? So, you know what I do. I make motherfuckers retire. Don't even go back to karate no more. You don't believe me? Call Ryan McGriffin Action. Sign off. Well, you don't want that yet. You still in here doing some things right now. So you ready to make a name for yourself? I'm not gonna get in the way of you right now, but you know, be careful on who you ask for.
Indeed.
My G damn show give me my wish, baby. Woo!
I love it. That would be my top 5 fighter Tyreek to fight. Again, Christian being my number 1. With that speed and all that mentality on those fighters that I mentioned, that would be something to see in that. Might consider you guys, that would be like that lightweight kind of division, only because those guys, you guys have like a billion divisions. I can't keep up with all your different weights, but to be matched up as far as mentality, speed, some of them don't have a lot of adult experience, and that's only because Tyson just moved up, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have experience itself. So I would love to see all of those people, including you, my brother,
already
matched up with Tyreek.
Yes.
And that's my call for that first fight.
All right, mine right here, because we run out of time talking about Tyreek already. Number 1 for sure will be Christian, because it seemed like that was a emotional thing for Tyreek today, that he really wanted to fight Christian. So that fight right there, I'm going to make sure that he definitely get to have first. Next would be Robbie. I haven't seen him fight Robbie. He won experience. We got it. Some lightweights out here got it for you. Next, I have to go with JP. Definite. James Poor out here. You know, it'd be good to see him back out there in the ring and see what kind of tricks and he got up underneath his sleeve now, you know. And then my boy Ice Breezy. Jack Felton. I haven't seen them. If you really want to fight a good lightweight, like you want to test your real skill, like them there, I'm gonna pat you on your back and I tap you on your ass if you get past one of them, right?
Jay Breezy seems like he would be so much heavier.
Oh no, he's not.
Oh
no,
okay.
no.
He would have been on my list also then for him to match up with.
Yeah,
my apologies.
And you know the list will go on, but you know it's other people. It's other people that interest me in other fights. You feel me? So Tyreek, that's our list right there. You maybe can go ahead and ask Jesse who you want on that list, and he go ahead and set it up for you.
Absolutely. And if you Tyreek, you want to come on the show with us here and there or whenever you want, and let us know how you feel about the people that we said that it would be a great matchup with you. It would be awesome.
Yes.
So you let us know, and we will be more than welcome to have you on the show, and we can go and talk about this, because I think everyone on our list definitely will give you a good run for your money. If not, can beat you, and you can also beat them. I'm not putting anything down until I see stuff in writing and things in black and white. So let's move on to fight number 2.
Fight number 2. Woo! I tell you what, this been a fight that's been in the makings as well.
Absolutely.
Because they had a battle at AKA COVID year,
Okay.
2019.
Okay.
No, 2020.
2020.
AKA
Yes,
2020. I apologize. 2020. AKA I didn't want to give COVID the extra fucking year. No. 2020. They fought at AKA, and I got to watch.
I missed it, but you did talk about
that
it.
was 116 and 17 hype ass division to be at right there. I tell you, that was the boys I went to watch. I watched them boys that time. Yeah, for sure that. Tyson Ray versus Jason Latonia.
Very good. I mean, I didn't move out my seat at all during that fight. That was a fight of young, hungry, I'm a man type fight. And I loved it. I enjoyed it from the start to the end.
Round number 1. Tyson 7-3.
Tyson, you been working out with BP because those back
boy, we not even gonna tell you about the 11 I count for you. The 11 back fists of the 18 points you scored.
Man,
11 back fists.
Did Jesse hit with all them back fists before he left?
Somebody at the school.
Somebody
maybe
did something. That's all right. He tall and skinny.
Yeah, I don't know.
They long
Tyson,
back fists.
You looked amazing yesterday, young man.
Absolutely, sir.
Even when you got hit late on the ground, and I saw you jump up, I wish I could have had that mentality at battle. Calmed down and got back on the line and just really fought. Like I saw that in you. That's maturity. That's maturity, sir. I got a mad props to give you that one.
If I had Jesse as a daddy too, I'd be more mature than I needed to be.
Well,
you know, you got to get your mind right. Jesse don't play. He don't look like he play.
He don't play.
I mean,
Jesse don't play. Ask me. Ask Kodak. Ask Sheldon.
I feel it.
You can ask all of us. Jesse don't play. Don't play real. But
I want to tell you about. I think for that fight, the shot of the fight.
The shot of the fight.
Yes. The reverse punch.
In round 2. To make the score 11-11.
Yes.
11-11.
Tied up with it almost was as good as a Richard Plowden reverse punch, but I'm not going to say it was. I'm not going to say it's not.
For his size, it was awesome.
Absolutely.
That's what I was saying. It was awesome. It was hard on the money.
Jason to where Jason stumbled. He turned around, and I knew I could hear the time. You know, they were doing where it was 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And there were a few seconds left, and Jason turned around after stumbling back to his side on his line because he gave him a great chance to walk back to the line and get his mind right. He gave him about 2.2 seconds. He sat down
and he was holding his legs up.
It was like he knew that he was in for a fight, but he came out. That's the thing.
That was it.
Round 3, Jason came out like that fight. Round 2 had never happened.
Yes, he definitely did. I think Jason footing, him being on the different type of surface, he has to learn how to be able to get better grounding because he also was the first person that I ever seen get a penalty point called against him for falling and avoiding the fight.
Well, wait a minute. Excuse me, people. I'm just saying my point of view. He did fall too many times. Just a few, because I did some kicking and fighting to where it wasn't falling, but there were a couple
to where
I thought whether it was a side kick that Tyson hit him with or a punch or something. And I'm saying I do the same thing. Sometimes we need a little extra time, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing at all. But I'm just saying he probably should not have stopped that many times, but that's okay. It's all right because he's still for his ass.
He did. He lost that last round 6-3, including the penalty point 7-3 was the last final round.
He did, and then I think he got a couple side kicks on Tyson that in that maybe first or second round could have been either way. That would have made the fight different and maybe put him up going into the third round.
So you say that there's a couple side kicks in the second fight. So what do you think? What are you saying about the judges? That they're not paying attention? What are you saying about the judges?
Oh,
tell me.
I didn't say nobody was not paying attention. I did not say that, sir. What I said was that there may have been a couple things that happened, and it was throughout the night. It wasn't in one specific fight or this or one fighter. Nothing like that.
That means we're not calling you biased.
Right. I'm saying you're consistently not seeing certain things. And it's just in general. I love Ak. Ak is great. He has judged me many a times. Mr. Keith, I have not had the pleasure of, not to my recollect. And if I have, please inform me because I don't remember you judging me. But I need you to be that judge you are with your fighting. And that is my own personal opinion. You're more aggressive and more assertive and short and accurate. And you are an awesome fighter, an awesome legend, an awesome person in general. I just think some of the judging, just in general, from the other judges, and I don't know the other gentleman's name, the bald guy. Excuse me for not.
Two of them were bald.
The bald light skin one, not the bald dark skin one.
Oh, so the two ball, not the A ball. Is that what you're saying to me?
If that's what you say to yourself, sir.
Okay.
But yes, I don't know his name, and excuse me for not
Mr.
knowing.
Anthony.
Anthony. Okay, sir. I think he was, if I remember correctly, he judged us when we were here in San Antonio for the virtual fight 4.
I can't remember.
I will.
That was a long time ago.
And I got hit in the head.
And it's almost been a year. So guess what?
Yes, sir.
I'm almost ready to get back.
That was still awesome fighting.
No, yeah, big shout out to both of those fighters.
Nothing
moving up to the division. Tyson, taking second place to Colocho at the battle.
Yes, he told me about that.
Who beat him in? He won teams with the big shout out to that. Him and Bailey and Blue. They won teams. I can't remember who beat him in open weight.
That I don't know.
But we're going to find out. Don't worry. But big shout out because that was his come out. And now he really got to come out.
Absolutely. And I got my list of people.
Oh, we got a list. Hold on.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
Oh, I got a list too.
He's a winner.
Hey, y'all. I got a list.
I think that first off, I want to say Tyreek. I mentioned that.
Tyreek and Tyson will be a good fight.
A good fight.
Yes.
Just coming out, being young and a little hungry and that kind of thing.
Let's see who really hungry and who full.
That's it. Tyreek got a few years experience on him, but that is not going to stop
Tyson.
No,
let's see who hungry and who full out here.
That would be
dog eat dog.
Again, this is no specific order at all. No specific order. Colocho, only because Tyson told me last weekend at battle that he made his own mental mistakes and
gaining experience.
Indeed. So I think with his experience, with his losing to him and then his mentality like he fought last night, I think him and Colocho would match up good. Colocho again has that experience and can do and make those adjustments. So to me, that would be a great fight. And I'm gonna go with Black Rob.
Woo! He want experience. That will be an experience fight for him. Woo! Definitely 3 rounds of that.
Black man,
I pay more for that fight than I pay for Floyd fight. No bullshit.
I don't pay for Floyd. I don't watch him. But the next person, my last person, not last. Excuse me.
No, that was the last.
No, because I got to name the legend. I got a legend person. You made me skip it. My next person will be Alex. Alex, everybody, if you don't know, Alex does forums and he competes. He's a member of Team Paul Mitchell. He's from here, Brownsville, Texas.
He did lose to Jason.
In Virtual Fight 4.
I tell you what, that was some close calls.
Absolutely.
And I also think that he wanted to battle with Tyson, but it was just too soon. So right now we putting it in the air at an early date. I think Alex and Tyson, because that was another person in that 16, 17-year-old division last year.
The year you're talking about for
2020. Yeah, that year. That was another person in there. And I really think Alex and Tyson would be a definitely good fight for some hungry young fighters coming in there as teams. Yes.
Okay.
Who else you got, girl?
My last person, and I want to make sure I get this right. I think he was a member of Team Legend. And was it the Bullet?
Oh, John the Bullet. Woo! Bow, bow, bow. John the Bullet.
I don't know. Where's John the Bullet from?
John the Bullet on Team Legend.
Okay, I know Team Legend.
Tony.
Is he from Florida? Is he from Atlanta?
He's rather from Florida, Mexico, or Guatemala. But I really think in Guatemala, and I think TP will let us know in about a hot 2 seconds.
Okay, all right.
So TP let us know on that.
I saw that gentleman fight. And I saw him fight. I think it was runoffs. Was it his runoffs?
No, he fought Pro Point first.
Oh, Friday. You're correct.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Excuse me, my Latino sisters and brothers. Excuse me.
We gonna get together.
I like you. I like you, Mr. Bullet.
So John the Bullet, you going out there on our list to be on that virtual fight?
Yes, you should be up there, and I think you and Tyson Speed, specifically Speed, I would love to see that. I would
see
love
a bullet and a slug go at each other.
Absolutely.
Who will win that battle?
I'm not sure, but I'm dying to see it. What do you got? Who do you think?
Oh, man.
Where do you see Tyson in his next fight?
I see Tyson definitely being able to start. First off, I'm going to start off with definitely between Alex, the Bullet, Black Rob, Tyreek.
Okay. Any order or that?
In that order.
Okay.
Alex, the Bullet, Black Rob, and then Tyreek. But by then, I don't think, somebody not going to be climbing the hill that they thought they would be climbing. Because they got some things ahead of them that will have to show me that they want some things too. But I definitely think the test their skill, the test their mentality, and the test their maturity level, you have to put them with some mature fighters who had to get theirs tested at one point. And we all had to get ours tested at one point. The good thing was, man, I got tested at 13, not 18. Woo! Jesse? Yeah, you hit me with that red hand at AP tournament. I ain't forgot, Jesse Ray. Yeah, you hit me at AP tournament. I was only 13 years old. I almost had my mama call the police. Because I got hit by a grown man. No, big shout out. No, but seriously, I definitely think that'll be good. I definitely think Tyson and Tyreek really going to be making noise, this coming year when everything's opening back up. I really see these young fighters made some sayings yesterday, and I'm going to see if they're going to stick to them or roll through them. So, big shout out to him once again on that. So that was the end of that fight. Now, we had a demo.
Okay, listen, let me talk about this because this is ladies' power. If anybody knows me, everyone knows that I love karate, but I can't necessarily judge forms because mentally sometimes I have a mental break and depending on what division I'm judging.
That's called I can't pay attention, asshole service.
I watched for the first time because I was so into the Virtual Fight Tour. It was absolutely great show. I watched a young lady do traditional bone, and I didn't know her name until she ended her form, and I saw her name
on her belt.
On her belt.
She made sure because we said, "What's her name?"
Yeah,
I don't know. What's her name?
I will find out.
And when she bowed to us on that camera, I saw her name,
Katie McMillan.
Next level, team. Next level, team.
I
next
did
level.
See that on her back.
Yeah,
next level.
Jesse Ray. Ooh boy.
Now, Katie, for all in purposes intended, I did not see you compete at Battle. I heard Travis, our producer with us today, say last night
with Mr.
Rudolph that you won Battle and you won the 14 to 17-year-old Battle finals division champion. First off, congratulations.
Congrats.
And I want to say, girl, you are the bomb.
And if that's the form you did, you was gonna win in my book too, baby girl. I tell you what.
The combination of power, speed, accuracy, and intensity.
Stances,
everything. Like it was
posture.
Beautiful. She reminded me of Casey Marks.
Casey Marks.
Ooh. Absolutely reminded me of Casey Marks. To where, again, you're talking to a person that doesn't always want to watch forms, or forms don't always, let's say, grab my attention. And I'll specifically say that traditional is one of the ones that don't always grab my attention. But Katie, I wanted to rewind and watch you again and again and again and again because you were that good. You were that absolutely awesome. And I just, the next time I see you, I hope that
we're going to have an interview with you next time we see you.
I hope
I need you to talk to these other young ladies out here under the age of 17 or under your age and tell them what you do to keep you motivated and to keep you striving. Because yesterday, baby girl, you look like you were aiming for the stars.
Absolutely. In your school, by yourself, in your own atmosphere, with no crowd, no.
Oh my God! That spin on the knee that she did, that spin in the air into a back stand. Everything looked phenomenal on that demo last night.
Absolutely.
Really, I thought you were really trying to get you a role in the movie last night, absolutely. And you definitely had a role in mind.
Please send me a Facebook friend request, and if I find you, I will send you one. But I would definitely look forward myself to finding you and meeting you.
Big shout out to her coaches and her instructors. Big shout out to you guys. You got an awesome young lady. Please keep her around our what do we call it? Not hobby, not even our sport, but just around
our passion.
Our passion.
Absolutely.
Keep her around. Keep her.
She put passion out there on the mat last night.
She definitely did. Now, round number 3. Woo! Fight number 3. Woo! It got real. Because Be Real was there. Be Real was in the building yesterday again, and he feel like he is TB the best. He feel like he is TB the best. I said again, the best. The best that they have to offer right now in this time that we're living in, or since he moved into the men's division.
Absolutely.
Bailey Murphy versus Enrique Latonia. That's Jason's big brother.
Okay, now let's start. I'm gonna start with the fight, and I'm gonna do this the most politically correct way.
For sure.
Because I have my own opinion, which is always going to be my own opinion. But
what that mean is, my grandma told me that's like assholes. Everybody have one.
Absolutely.
Meaning that if you feel like somebody's being an ass, everybody has one. So don't take it to your heart and get in your emotions, get in your feelings, and then get your heart broke.
I must say that I think and must agree with Bailey and say that he is the best fighter on the planet. And I say that because even during COVID last year, I saw him competing at tournaments. I saw and have seen since that time he has been competing and that he is actually winning each and every event, not one, not two, but 3.
That's called consistency?
Absolutely.
That's called consistency.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I'm not going to take anything away from Bailey and what he said. I'm glad I got to witness it because my own opinion, he is humble. He is quiet. He doesn't talk very often. I've actually in the last couple of years gotten a chance to talk with him a little bit more, and he's talkative a little bit more. But to hear him say what he said last night, I never heard him say that. I never would have thought he would have said that.
Bailey, I heard you say it before, but I'm agree with you.
I agree with you.
I agree with you. Because if you're not saying it, it's not matching what you're doing.
Manifest.
You feel me? Because what you're doing is showing that you're the fucking best out there right now. That they have the offer right now with the people that you're fighting. And these people that they're putting in front of you to test your skill on right now, yeah, you are one of the best. Yeah, you lost to Jay Breezy. That's fine. Jack's my fighter.
Absolutely.
So
right now fighting.
And I grew up fighting Jack. Hell, man, Jack fought 12 times in 1 year, first round. So to see what you're doing and to see the accomplishments that you're grasping, man, you keep it up. You keep it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but big shout out to Enrique too. I'm happy to see you back. It was good as hell to see you out there in the cage, slugging it out with Bailey. Because Bailey's been out there. Bailey's been active. I really haven't seen anything in you, but I tell you, you didn't look like you lost too much of anything.
Absolutely.
So big shout out to you.
Other than his injury or whatever, I think it was his ankle or his leg.
Yeah.
Other than him having that problem, he didn't look necessarily tired.
He actually changed up and started punching a little bit more.
He did. What I would have wanted him to do, and this is my own personal opinion as a coach, I would have had him back up a step. And when I say back up a step, it would have given.
We can't give you that. Bailey, we can't say that yet because I haven't fought you yet.
Absolutely.
I haven't fought you yet, so we can't give you that part yet.
Okay. Yes, sir.
It's better to teach than to tell.
Absolutely, sir.
You hear me? So I ain't knocking you, but we can't get that part out yet. Absolutely. But that's what she would have done. She would have told him to
That's it. You did.
And you see what happened. But
Absolutely. So good fight to you, Enrique. You got some kicks in there, Bailey. Your timing, your speed
oh my God.
is
phenomenal.
It is
phenomenal.
I have watch your fights more than one time to actually pick up a
and
certain
see what you
rhythm.
need. Yeah, and also to see if that chick came out that fast and he slapped him with it, that we missed it.
Yes,
because sometimes we be like, oh no, they blocked that.
I thought you missed it, and it's like, no, he did not miss. He was very accurate and he was on point. So keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna be there along the way to watch and be entertained and hopefully judge you. And I can't wait to see
baby, you don't want her as a judge. She's hilarious. She's funny. You're not gonna stay focused.
He already had me in Austin. When
but he didn't break us there, and I don't even know if Bailey fought there.
He did,
ma'am.
No.
I don't think Bailey fought there. I know he did a seminar.
Okay, all right.
Well, that's all we're gonna say.
I have
round one. What you got?
My first round was 9-5.
9-5. Bailey definitely was in on some things. Enrique, like she said, had a couple kicks. I think could have went either way. It could have maybe adjusted the score a little bit, but Bailey's still working. Bailey came out on pump mode, on fire. Actually, Enrique, we thought scored the first point, but they didn't call it. Bailey scored it, then Enrique scored.
As far as the sidekick, I think that was
at the beginning of the fight. Yes. But definitely. Bailey adjusted to definitely, being able to catch those sidekicks.
And then Enrique got on a roll. I believe it was in the second.
Yeah, actually, I think Enrique was the first one to get a 2-point head kick of the night. I don't think Jason got one.
Actually, I think Tyson got a head kick. Didn't Tyson get a 2-point head kick?
I don't think they gave him two. If I'm not mistaken, I think the first two we saw called was with.
Well, don't count unless they call it.
Yes. So, that happened. Round two.
Well, total score was 15-10.
So it was 6-5 that round. Bailey kind of let go of the gas a little bit. As which right then, Bailey, you got to step on it even more. I'm telling you, as just being an old fighter out there, step on it more. Don't you? You can't let up. Don't let up for nobody. Right now, especially when you proving a point to somebody, don't let up for nobody.
Absolutely.
They stand for there in the ring. You bust their ass until they get out the ring. That's how it goes. Straight up like that. And then third round, 8-6. It was still Bailey's head. Bailey did win each round for sure.
Absolutely. That's what put you on top. All you got to do is win by one.
That's it.
So
you hit him hard at anything. Any hard hits? Actually, you got a jump back kick he threw on Enrique that they didn't call.
It was a spin. Was it jump?
It looked like it was a jump, but they were so close to the cage.
Yes, I did see that, and they didn't call it. A good kick. Enrique tried to cover up, but I think it got in between. We were watching that together.
So, Mimi, go ahead. Because you got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Who you got?
Well,
for Bailey fighters.
Bailey winning and being the best fighter right now, active in the world point fighter. I think, and I would think this is no specific order because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fighters again. And I think any one of those 5 fighters would be great for Bailey. And that goes on experience, speed, on all levels, on any way you look at it. First fight would be RG. Ryan George.
Woo!
My brother from another mother.
Okay.
No, she really my mother too.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Rika, baby.
I think RG has been active, especially during COVID time with Pro Point.
Came out. Yeah.
When it started, and he's been fighting. He had a fight last week in Battle. I think being number one, as active as he is, just like Bailey, would be great. Speed,
definitely.
RG, length.
And that'll be a good tester right there.
That would be great for him. Number one, number 2 would be Jay Breezy. We talked about him just a little bit ago. Jay Breezy beat him.
Yes, ma'am.
Earlier.
And wait, they got another fight coming up too very soon.
Do they?
They're the next set fight that's going to be on Pro Point. It's going to be Jack versus Bailey.
Okay. And so we got to watch out for that one.
Be prepared for that one. But,
somebody else that was on the fight card last night and made his debut, I think Avery.
Woo!
Mental game and mental strategy.
Little brother, big brother, little brother.
That would be one for the ages for me and my own inside of my karate.
All right.
Another, and this person is not even from the United States.
Us.
And I like this person because I just like his attitude. I like the way he fights. I like his integrity.
I like the way he fights because it's awkward as hell.
Elijah.
I like
Elijah.
Elijah. You know why you on that list? because you were probably the first person I really ever seen frustrate Bailey. And I watched it.
My brother told me that Elijah did what?
Frustrated Bailey.
And they had a good fight over Bristol.
Yeah, it was one of those bow here, bow there. That mean that I beat you before time ran out. Bow here, bow there. You know, man, Elijah for shit sure is on that list. Like, you know, but that's not Bailey. That's not taking nothing from who you are.
Absolutely. Trust and right now at this moment in this time.
You remember that TB shit we was talking about, the best? Like, this is your test to be at the best level. Like, this is in our eyes. You may see it like, oh man, I'm already past them. You may see it like that, but in our eyes, this is what we look for. This is all the shit we looking for right here.
Absolutely. Well, and then I got one last one.
Who?
My boy.
Your boy? Who your boy?
He is the size of all of Texas.
Oh shit.
And I'm talking about
shit.
The one and only Cam Dawson.
Cam Dawson.
Now
we gotta give him a nickname.
Big Boy.
No, he gotta have something better than that. Big Boy used to be like the burger thing and hold up. Cam don't hold burgers. Cam hold bodies.
That's
Cam hold bodies.
The Undertaker. Let's call him the
Undertaker. The Undertaker. The Death Taker.
That's it.
The point fighter taker.
I can't wait. I'm ready for Cam to come back.
Me too. Me too.
But he would be also a great fight. Cam is fast. Yes, he hits hard. But I think Bailey could take it without a doubt. I just think in general, the fight on all levels would also be a great fight.
All right now. So, you know, once again, I'm not going to pay twice. Meaning I'm not going to watch Bailey and Jack fight two times. I'm going to watch him on this other card. So I'm going to take Jay Breezy off the list because Jay Breezy is in a different category when it comes to certain things on lists. I definitely agree with her on Elijah for shit show. When he's able to come back to America, I would definitely love to see him and Bailey lock up.
I heard Europeans can't come over, or we can't go over there.
I heard that they can't come over here yet.
Oh, okay.
We
need to get our shit together.
Yeah, so we can allow them to come over because it's going to be a hell of a fight right here.
Absolutely.
Avery for shit show on that list. I would definitely love to see him and Bailey test each other. You know, mindset level, and then Avery just having experience and just been there a little bit longer. And also to really see who got the most overalls in the last few years.
Absolutely, it's the battle.
This is the lightweight and heavyweights from the last few years right here. The lightweights and the heavyweights.
The young legend versus the old. Not old, because Avery ain't old.
Yeah, no,
Avery is not old. So I'm gonna take that. That was a mental boo-boo on my part. Yeah, Avery is not old.
Old as in karate wise.
Yeah, mentality and
he definitely been kicking and punching since he was in the womb.
Avery and more.
Get him, baby!
Hey, Miss Plowden.
It was good. It was good to hear them out there. Screaming and hollering. Absolutely. Morgan. And then Cam for shit show on my list, but I also got somebody else.
Who's that?
He quiet.
Who?
He quiet.
Who? And
I really feel like this really would be a good test for the both of them. And that's my man Darren D Stacks Payne. Darren D Stacks Payne.
Who owed me my prayer lesson?
I think him and Bailey would be one hell of a fight. They did fight open weight.
I didn't see it. What happened?
Bailey did come out on top. That's how Bailey made it all the way through. Of course. But
all right. What was the score?
I can't remember.
I know,
but it was a close fight.
Okay.
Exactly. And, you know, once again, him and Tyson making their debuts out here on Strong Mode.
I'm ready to see the Stacks out here, though.
Yeah. I think 3 rounds, he would have had a better adjustment to where it is going to be a hell of a fight. And I think them 3 in that cage, point fighting going to be one hell of a fight. So that'll be mine. Elijah, Avery, D Stacks, Cam. On that list right there.
Absolutely. In any order or in a specific order?
In any order. Bailey's there, you know, so Bailey can get whatever they throw to him out of those, and I think, you know, and gonna step up. And if he keep knocking them off, should he keep moving up the list, you know?
Absolutely.
All right. So then we had another demo. Big shout out to one of the movie role stars in the movie Logan, Miss Haley Glass. Showed her ass yesterday.
She did a great
job.
Doing
her demo. Big shout out to Haley yesterday.
I hadn't seen her in a while compete.
Me neither.
So it was good to see her back. I didn't recognize her.
They say she won double grand at Battle of Atlanta. She got double checks at Battle of Atlanta.
That's it.
She got 2, not 1, but 2 at Battle of Atlanta. Big shout out to that.
I should have found her and went home with her.
Yeah, you know, and then got Denzel there. Denzel Washington. It was good to see him too. Mr. Hakeem. I saw him.
I think the ladies he's surrounded by are cuter than him. He not doing nothing. They doing everything.
Yeah, quit it. All right. Final fight of the damn night. Final fight of the night.
Okay. So,
y'all,
that was
tell you.
That was good to see.
That was very good to see. Big shout out to Oscar, because Oscar is moving around. Like, Oscar on tour right now. You hear me?
He toured like the Jackson 5.
He really torn. Like, he's out here and he's moving around. So for him to have that fight with Avery, that was good. But I tell you what, Richard Avery Plowden, little bro, it was awesome to see your ass back in that ring last night.
Absolutely.
It was awesome to see you back in there last night. And like you said, you hungry. I believe you hungry. And I know what it means when a Plowden is hungry. All right? That mean they finna eat.
Feed me, Seymour.
So big shout out to him. First round, him and Oscar definitely had some back and forth things. He did come out on top, but you can kind of tell like the first few seconds, Avery was just get his movement back.
Ring rust.
Oscar's been out here. Active.
That's it.
So Oscar definitely pushed him through that, but Avery was on top of that round 9-5.
Absolutely. Avery, he looked good definitely in the first round. What I saw him look like was his normal self. He looks big. I saw him.
He don't look normal.
I say his mentality, the way he moved, he looked like he's from Texas and he been eating little kids. That's what he looks like. But he did look good. When I say in the second round was a little different. I identified with it only because of the ring rust. I'm that type of person that needs to not only work out. I know he trains a lot more and a lot better than I do, but as far as the tournament and doing the active tournament fighting,
having that adrenaline pumping,
absolutely, and being in that situation at that moment, at that time, for me, I need that. And I could identify with a little ring rust that he had, but it didn't take away from his fighting. It didn't make him panic. He had everything, and then of course he had the legendary Plowden, his father. My coach taught me everything. He taught me how to play chess and not checkers.
She don't know how to play chess still.
I still don't know how to play chess, but I know how to play chess in the game of karate. I can do that one.
Right hand, left foot.
That's it. And so one of the things that you and I were talking about was that reverse punch. Avery used his leg. He used his back fist. He stepped in a lot of times, often. But the reverse punch that literally flashes at me like a picture. And that's because I've seen it. And when I say I've seen it, I've drilled it with Coach, with Plowden. I've seen our producer here. I've seen Travis throw it. I've seen Morgan throw it. I've seen Avery throw it. I've seen you, my brother, throw it. And to see Avery throw it the way he throws it, it's, to me, it stands out a little different because it's as quick, it's as accurate, but it's a little shorter. And when I say it's a little shorter,
it's stiff.
It was not stiff. I think he closes the distance differently.
Yes.
The rest of it, you little short compared to the other Plowden members.
The tall ones.
Yes, in the land of the trees, they have longer reach. But for some reason,
also not to cut you off, but you remember their fighting style was different than compared to where Avery's is too. When it comes
whose fighting style?
As far as blitzing, moving forward, punching.
Okay.
Trav come from the old school, clash leg, and I stand in position. Avery's had a little bit more. I'm coming forward no matter what.
He closes the distance. Yes. He has a shift, like a little moonwalk, a glide.
Who bad?
And his punch yesterday, it was like he keep hitting him with that rabbit punch, like a reverse punch, rabbit punch. That's what I kept seeing. But it was accurate, and he was scoring.
Yes.
And it was just like his arms are long, but the punch was short. But it wasn't because he was taken away from it. It was because he closed the distance.
So much.
He closed the distance, and he only threw it as much as he needed to throw it. As hard or as extended as he needed to. He fought great.
Oscar, I think what messed you up was you had a few head kicks that the camera definitely got to see.
The judges.
It's more important for your judges to see your point than us.
Right.
Yeah, I'd have called 2 points because Avery Punch was on the other side. But because you stopped and called your own and they didn't see it, Avery followed up immediately like he was supposed to, because that's what we were taught. You don't stop unless the judge say you stop. And when he tell you to stop, sometimes you better not stop. So now I'm just playing. He didn't never teach us that. But but just following up, Avery, good mental control over that there.
Absolutely, great fight.
Because you knew it. The kick hit you in the head a few times, but you didn't stop.
Right.
Like you followed through, and that was good too.
That's it. The heart of a champion.
That's all that is. Because that young man got one.
I think his sister and his mama would have won if he would not have made the adjustments.
Oh yeah, I think so too. But you know what? I tell you who really made him make the adjustments. He fought Frankie.
Frankie who?
Frankie Fernandez.
Oh, way back when.
Way back when. They were little at Kumite one year. And he 10-pointed Avery. I remember looking at Avery and told him, no matter what, you still going to be the shit.
Absolutely.
And to this day, Avery still steps up to be that shit. Like, it's not too many tournaments Avery go to and that he's not winning. Heavyweight grand, open weight, teams, whatever other division you want to give.
Woo.
Like, Avery's in it. Like, Avery's in it. Definitely good to see him keep the shine going for the Plowden family.
Absolutely. And Morgan gonna do it for the ladies because women shine better than men. But anyway, that's besides the point.
I don't say all that, but hey.
You should.
Keep it up, sis. You keep it up.
I would like to talk about...
She make a debut, too.
I would like to talk about Avery as a winner.
Avery as a winner? Who you got?
This was his debut, which means, in my opinion, his debut means... that he will be fighting again.
Yes.
And I expect, because he is a great fighter who makes adjustments, and he comes from a great legendary background. I imagine that he will look even better in the next fight.
Okay.
So I got my top 5 for Avery and his next fight. And this, again, is in no order. But if I had to put it in order...
Don't worry. When Sue wrote this, I think she was on shot number 5 with Crown Apple. So don't worry. Avery, don't worry. I don't know where this came from. I'm gonna agree with some things, but some things I'm just not going to pay attention to. And don't you pay attention to the shit.
Avery. Again, we have ring rust, my brother. We have ring rust. So we need to get a couple fights in. You look great. You will train hard. You will do everything you need to do
to make the
adjustments. I'm just saying to give you that time that you need to get that adjustment time, to get to where you want to be and feel comfortable like you were before the pandemic. My first fight for you would be, and this is, I'll give you 1 and 2 together. It would be Anthony Merricks or Jamal Albini. Check. And that's in no order.
Only if Jamal's
knee is better.
Off the IR list, because right now Jamal Albini is on my IR list. You can tell fighting Baloo.
Absolutely.
Fighting Baloo. Baloo played him well on that injury.
At Battle last week.
He fighting Brandon.
No, he was fighting Merricks. They were fighting.
Oh, I didn't see their fight.
I did.
It had to be runoff fight with them too.
Okay, well that was runoffs when they were bouncing. He was moving and he did like a fake, and we were sitting on the sideline in that room. And
then he fought Baloo the next fight.
Okay,
and Baloo pulled on him a little bit, shook him up a little bit, and his defense sidekick can come out. Okay. So definitely he has to be off the IR to be in there with you.
So let's say I put Ant first because Jamal is on the injured reserve.
Ant been in the cage a while.
And he's like
and that's a 200+ winner at Battle.
Energizer Bunny.
Show to be that big playing with Jesse, you have to.
He don't never stop. Every time you open your eyes, you see Ant. He right there at the tournament, ready to go.
Show.
My next one, and this is because my brother, not only is he fast, my brother hit like a Mack truck. And I made a mistake earlier, and you corrected me when I said hand down, man down. And I did make that mistake, but I didn't make that mistake because I didn't know. I made that mistake because I had a mental boo-boo. My brother Trey Lazenby. Trey, I want and need and see you in the virtual fight tour, brother.
Win or lose. I think you and Adrian have a hell of a battle, and I think it'll be good to pick for.
Absolutely.
Some things it's not about win or lose.
Absolutely.
Just that you're there.
It's like watching Hulk Hogan fight the Ultimate Warrior, if you know about wrestling.
Yeah, I know about it. Back then, I definitely watched it.
It's like watching Hacksaw Jim Duggan fight Junkyard Dog. Like, I want to see.
So what about Jake the Snake Roberts?
Let's put him with Jimmy the Superfly Snooker.
Okay. The Snooker.
Or we're gonna put him with Tugboat. Or Earthquake. Somebody like that. I want to see Trey, and I'll say Trey with anybody. I just want to see Trey fight.
3 rounds?
3 rounds.
Ooh.
Trey can do it. I keep hope alive.
Maybe him and Baloo may get him locked up.
No. Baloo too little. He gonna kill him if he hit him one time.
No.
I'm not saying Baloo can't do nothing. I'm just saying
Baloo not gonna sit there and get hit.
If Trey bow in and lean too hard on the bow, he might give him a concussion.
I know Trey gave me a fucking concussion and I wasn't even fighting the man.
He gave me a concussion and I was judging. I felt the wind and it gave me
he really hit me. He really hit me at the tournament and I wasn't even fighting him. I was fighting Justin Ortiz. And it was that you remember that Jackie Chan when Chris Tucker said, "Which one of y'all kicked me?" That's how I felt because it was like, what the hell just happened to me? And he boom me, and I was like, what did I get hit by? And everybody gonna say you got hit by Trey. I'm not even fighting him. Why did he hit me?
I remember.
But I tell you what, I think that'll be an exciting fight. You know,
absolutely. Trey put on a show.
Experience, yeah. Trey's gonna definitely be there,
especially when he in shape.
Who else you got, girl? Tell me who else you got.
And my last two. Again, because they was on Bailey's list. I'm gonna put Bailey up there, of course. And I put Bailey because I'm not taking away from Bailey and I'm not taking away from Morgan. But again, this is my opinion. Avery was the best as far as pre-pandemic and those years 3, 4, 5. These last few years, but Bailey competed. During that time, he wasn't as consistent as Avery when they were at the same time before the pandemic. But since the pandemic, to me, consistently competing, consistently winning in the manner that Avery did it, I think he's the best now. And I would pay Mayweather. I would pay.
Well, you know what? Price. Maybe we'll get fucking Mayweather to sponsor it then.
I don't know about that, but could I judge it? Please.
You have to go take the class.
Please sign me up.
Sleep. Have to get up and go to the class.
Please sign me up. This one, Bailey and Avery, and also Cam.
Oh.
And Avery.
That'd be nasty to see.
That one right there, I think that one should be like blood.
3 rounds? Fuck that. That's a real championship fight. They get 5 rounds. Okay. If you're not going to give them 5 rounds, don't get them in the cage then. Because that's going to be one hell of a fight right there.
I think it should be blood sport. You got to have a ticket only.
I think, ticket only for that.
Absolutely.
Damn pay-per-view.
Absolutely. And I pay it.
Damn what? I dress up as a cowboy for real.
I might not want to judge because I might miss them.
Yeah, you may.
I might be too excited.
And you may make them lose focus.
Possibly.
Yes.
Because I would be so excited, and that would be the fight of the.
Or you may have somebody in the crowd talking about, "Hey, baby, you got a big booty out there that day."
Not happening. They ain't gonna say that because they're gonna be watching the entertainment.
He is the entertainment, girl. He is the entertainment. No, for sure though, that would be an awesome fight. I'm just damn sure trying to be in the making somewhere underground in somebody's little books. I'll
be the middleman, the media.
And Don King got that on good holding right now. I'm sure Don King.
And I'll be neutral to everybody if y'all just let me schedule it and judge it and be a part of it. Because all of those fights with those 2 fighters between Bailey and Avery and Tyson would be great. Tell me who your fighters would be with.
That would be of course Ant, of course Bailey. I really think just to kind of get the ring rust off, I think Avery and Baloo will be a good fight. I like Baloo belong on everybody's list outside of him being Bailey's partner. Tyson's list, Tyreek's list. Like, and Baloo is something to be reckoned with. Like, I don't put anything off on him because Baloo is undefeated over there on his.
I've seen him fight Bailey though. He don't fight Bailey the same way.
He don't need to.
Yes, he does. If he want to be considered the best, and
he's not trying to be the best. He want to be second best.
How you know that?
Huh?
Did you ask that man?
No, I see it.
No, you. That's what I mean.
See? How you know that? I see it.
No,
that's how I know it.
Don't listen to him, Rich. I have faith in you, sir.
I don't take nothing away from Baloo.
Fight everybody Baloo the same.
Man, but look, Baloo is better than Big Joey, Baby Joey.
Lil Joey, you think he was better than...
What? Man, look, say, you ever watch Travis hit Joey?
Uh-oh.
Woo!
TP, toilet.
And he retired. Joey Brown retired.
That was the last time he fought?
I don't know, but it looked like it. He became DJ Joe.
He did reverse foot. He put the Plowden legacy on him for that fight in Chicago. I was there.
No, but yeah, that's my list. They're my people right there.
That was a great list.
If y'all got a list that you're working on, you can put it out there with us. We'll share it.
We'll talk about it. We'll negotiate it and compare notes. Anybody.
So, moving on, because we almost ran out of time with y'all last today. You know, we had too much to say. Up and coming tournaments. We got Marcel's tournament coming up, July 10th. Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Support my brother Marcel. Be at this tournament.
Y'all not really in the South.
Too bad we have an event to attend that day. But I tell you what, if I didn't, I will be there.
Absolutely, we're gonna figure it out for the next time.
Yeah, Marcel's a good person. He brings a good squad. He always brings his people to tournaments. He always support people's events. Support. Don't shake my hand if you go to my man tournament and support him and you ain't have shit going on.
He sure bring 1,000 people.
I'm telling you, he support. Gypsy Open, Austin, Texas, July 10th.
Absolutely, that's a good one.
Now, the 4th of July, Independence Weekend. Freedom Ring in Orlando, Florida. U.S. Open. U.S. Open will be in Orlando, Florida on July 4th weekend. Can't wait to hear what that's about to be like next weekend, because we're going to damn sure have a good thing to talk about right there. I need my live feeders. Make sure y'all out there with y'all cameras and getting it live. Good inputs, good shows, and good tech things to be talking about.
I'll be watching and looking for everything. Thank you.
So that right there is our list for that right there. Now, the quote of the day. Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. More like it's necessary to do. One time. Make yourself a priority once in a while. That means do something for yourself once in a while. If you're a giver, 90% of the time, it's fine. Do something for yourself the other 10. It's not selfish. It's more like necessary to do. I don't know where that quote came from. Somebody had posted it, and I'm not going to tell y'all who posted it because I'm going to be going to grab a lot more quotes from that man. No, that's Mr.
You liked it.
That's Mr. Bagwell, Reverend Bagwell. I hope you're listening, sir. I was on your page today, and you got some quotes on there, sir. So I'm going to be going. If the world didn't read it, I'm going to say it for them. You know, you really got some things on there. So really, up to Reverend Bagwell up there. His son knocked me off the stage in D.C. I ain't forgot. My back still hurt from the shit and everything. You know, my Dr. Bill, I didn't send you that yet. I haven't sent you that yet. We still going through therapy. All right, no, big shout out to Reverend Bagwell. Much respect to him and his family. I appreciate you putting that out there. I definitely got to read that this morning, and it stood out. That stood out to me. So, you know, you guys, I hope that help you guys next week. I hope you guys are listening to that. Pride to yourself. We're gonna give a shout out to our sponsors. You know, one being God, because we can't be us if he don't wake us up to be us. You
Absolutely.
know, next one to be TP. I definitely got to give Trav a shout out. No matter what, Trav, appreciate you, man. Real talk.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you.
Martial Arts Network. That's us. You know, the network. All of us. You know, CTE. The World Real Fighters Gang. You know, the World Fighters Gang in there. You know, that means all the fighters out there, that's y'all. Gang. We are our own gang. We stick together, you know, make things happen at these events to give these promoters money and entertainment at the same time.
Teamwork make the dream work.
So big shout out to y'all. You know, we can't do it without y'all watching us and getting us up. By the end of the month of July 30th, we would have made an appeal. A what? Apparel. No, yeah. We will have our apparel coming out to you guys at the end of the month. So you guys make sure y'all support us as well, the Lump and Mimi Show. We're going to have some t-shirts and some towels and some beanies and some masks. Yeah, make sure you guys support us, guys. You know. So Mimi, you want to lead us out with anything?
I just want to say thank y'all. Thank everybody, sponsors, TP, everybody. Thank you, my brother. And that's it. I'm good.
All right, y'all. Till the next time, y'all have a blessed week. This, once again, is the Lump and Mimi.
Absolutely not. It's Mimi and Lump. When you gonna get that?
Oh, man. I'm working on it. I'm going to work
do better.
He That's like keep my front hand up for you guys. All right.
That's it.
Y'all stay safe. Once again, make sure that you guys are appreciating life.
That's it.